Hey folks, Jeff Gonzalez with Trident Concepts, and today I'm here at the range in Austin to do some pro dev. Now, today, as you can tell, I'm going to be working from a fanny pack, or butt pack, the way that I was brought up on. So there's a lot of advantages to using a fanny pack for your carry needs. Maybe not your everyday carry needs, but still carry needs. And it's important that we have an understanding of the pros and cons. And we're going to go into all of that in another video, but what I want to do right now is do some performance-driven evaluations, right? And we're going to use what we call our baseline. Now, our baseline is a very simple process, okay? We're going to be back here at the 10-yard line. We've got an 8-inch target zone in the silhouette. You will fire on the signal 3 rounds. Now, the value behind the 3-round versus just the 1-round drill is that you're also evaluating how good of a firing grip you're able to achieve as you move through this new draw stroke condition. Now, the way this works is that you have to get 100% of the hits. If you don't, if you miss 1 or more rounds, that rep, no matter how fast, does not count, right? And you only have 10 opportunities, 10 tries to get 7 clean runs. Now, once you've got your 7 clean runs, then you discard the slowest and the fastest, and you'll average out the remaining 5 to give you a baseline. Now, we're going to take that baseline and we're going to compare it to a normal draw stroke, right? So we're going to kind of get an understanding of how it relates. Am I going to be faster? Am I going to be slower? I think we all know that we're going to be a little bit slower. The question is how slow, because that information is super valuable to you. It's not like we get to plan the defensive gun use that we're going to find ourselves in. It's a spontaneous ambush style attack. So you have to react. The question is, since you're already behind the power curve, how much further behind the power curve is this going to cost you? I don't know. Let's find out. All right. So the other thing too I recommend is that you record your first shot as well as the total, the complete 3 rounds. Here we go, shooters. Woo! Fun, fun, fun. Oh, one problem that I already identified, and I meant to change this on this pack, is that this pack has a bunch of these pull tabs in very inopportune moments. When I first went down to grab, I grabbed both of these. That would be a failure, because if I grab both of them, I'm not going to open up I'm not going to open up the fanny pack here. So what I typically do is right now I move those in so that there's nothing but this guy. This guy's a problem potentially, but it's kind of far enough away that I don't have to worry about it. This guy is a real problem. All right, so right out of the gate, we already discovered something. And we're going to talk about that in another video as far as fanny pack features to look for and to avoid. All right, here we go. Let's try that again. Woo! All right, good hits. That is going to be fun. Okay. So, and you can tell that this is a painstaking operation to get set up each time, so bear with me here. Alrighty. Number 2. I won't be able to run with that longer magazine, so I'm going to have to. All right. Let's go ahead and record that. Here we go again. Stand by. Well, you saw that one. Ooh, that cost me big time. That's probably going to be my slowest one to eliminate, which means that... All right, here we go. Stand by. Well, that one might be a little high. I'm going to have to go down and look at that. All right, let's go take a look. Here we go. One other thing I'm noticing is this timer on a lanyard like this is kind of not helping me. It's in the way. Oh well, stand by. Oh, well, luckily I can tell that that one is in there because the last one was in there, but oof. That first round, I mean, that has given me problems. Wow. And so this has been the butt pack that I've been using for a while and learning all sorts of stuff. Ooh, that was not good. Okay. All right, here we go again. Stand by. Oh, motherfucker. All right. I knew that was getting to be a big problem. I didn't think it was going to be that big of a problem. All right. Let's do this. All right. God, I should have taken care of that right away. As soon as I saw that it was going to be a problem, I should have shit canned that. The reason being is that it's affecting that first shot. I know it. It's like in my way, and it's screwing with my head. That's my bad. All right, here we go. Stand by. A little better. Actually. Fit this in here? No. All right, stand by. That actually wasn't a bad run. That's probably going to be the fastest one that I'll eliminate. Okay, here we go. This should be my last run. Well, that was the cleanest draw so far. Cleanest draw so far, without a doubt. And I had to get rid of all of these pull cords. Fastest first shot, right there. All right. I actually see something that I didn't see before, so let me go look at that. I just saw it. It's down kind of obscured inside of the gun hand. So we're going to run it one more time here. We'll just discard that. Stand by. Oh, yeah! That was a good run. I'm so mad. So mad. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, I'll take that one. That one I'll take. All right, so luckily for me too, the previous one I dropped one a little low. So, ooh yeah, that was a good run. 2.1, 2, and then 325. All right, so let's head down. So it's a little hard to do all the math right now, so I'm gonna wait and I'll post that inside of the description as far as what that time is, but I'm gonna give you an average. All right, so put this here and we'll chit chat. So this was that shot that I said I didn't see it. It was obscured. And then on that 2-round drill that I had, this was I think this was either the first or the second shot. So everything's inside the 8 ring. That's all I care about for any of the baselines, is that it's just got to be inside the 8 ring. Yes, you could try to score this, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. It's just got to be inside the 8. So if I look at this really quick, my slowest time overall was this guy, number 3, and my fastest, actually no, my fastest was number 6. So if I were to take the average, just a ballpark here, I'm going to probably say my average is about 3.7 overall for all 3 shots fired. And first round, I think the first round is going to be like close to about 2.6. 2.6. That's a guesstimate. All right, so a couple more things about baselines. When you shoot these baselines, you shoot them cold. No warm up, no practice, no nothing. And preferably, you don't want to have done any baselines or any pro dev of any kind for about 7, maybe 1 to 2 weeks in advance. So you really want to get a good perspective of what your cold performance expectations are. You saw mine right away. I really have I've done some dry fire with this, but I haven't done any real live fire. And what did I discover? I do not like these pull tabs, all these extra pull tabs all hanging around. I do not like them one bit, not one bit, not with green eggs or ham. But I learned, I figured out how to fix this to make this work. So what am I going to do? I'm probably going to cut off all those pull tabs and just rely on this main one to get in and out. That's a pain in the ass because then I have to try to inch it close. I like, and I'll talk about this in the fanny pack gear review, I'll tell you about what I like, but I like just regular YKK zippers, preferably the lockable kind. And then I want a ripcord of some sort. That's what I prefer. But I'm going to also play with a bunch of other butt packs. Clearly this was an introduction to this. I'm going to probably do 2 more butt packs or fanny packs that I have and just kind of see if there's a real difference between the make and models, or is it just what you prefer. So we'll see. All right, folks, that was fun. I'm not going to lie. I was a little anxious about that. I wasn't sure what to expect. But I liked it. And another thing too to keep in mind is typically when you're running a fanny pack, the size of the fanny pack is also a limiting factor. It means that you're probably carrying a subcompact or a micro compact pistol. So how good of a shooter are you with that particular platform? That's another thing to consider. All right, folks, I'm Jeff Gonzalez. If you got questions or comments, post them down below. I had a lot of fun with this, believe it or not. Until next time, stay safe or be dangerous. Adios.